Welcome to Platinum Creations. Ever lay awake at night pondering how money, that elusive yet essential commodity, comes into being? Let's take a little journey back in time. Our ancestors, bless their hearts, started with the barter system, a simple, "I'll trade you my shiny rock for your delicious berries" kind of deal. But, as you can imagine, this system had its quirks. Imagine trying to pay for a brand new chariot with a herd of sheep, or even better, picture yourself hauling a wagon full of wheat to the market just to buy a pair of sandals. Quite the workout, wouldn't you say? Then, in a stroke of genius or perhaps desperation, someone decided to mint coins, precious metals shaped into shiny, pocket-sized pieces. And voila, the birth of money as we know it. So, from shells to gold to paper, we've come a long way in our methods of exchange. But let's dive deeper into the modern process of money creation. Now, wouldn't it be fantastic if we all had a money printing machine? But alas, only the central bank has this magical apparatus. So how does this mystical money press work? Well, it's not just a matter of pressing a button and voila, you have a fresh banknote. Oh no, there's a lot more to it. First, the central bank needs special paper. It's not your everyday printer paper. This one's a mix of cotton and linen, which gives banknotes their unique feel. Then comes the design. Each banknote is a masterpiece with intricate details that take months to perfect. Now let's talk about security features. If you think your partner is high maintenance, wait till you hear about the effort put into creating each banknote. Watermarks, security threads, holograms, microprinting, and more. It's almost like each banknote is a mini Fort Knox. Then comes the printing. The notes are printed, not once, not twice, but multiple times to layer the colours and details. It's like baking a cake. But instead of a delicious dessert, you get a crispy banknote. Finally, each note is checked for any imperfections. It's like a beauty pageant for banknotes. Only the best gets to go out into the world. So it's not as simple as hitting print on a machine. There's an art to money making, literally. But hey, who needs physical money when you've got the internet, right? Welcome to the complex world of digital money. Now let's dive into the rabbit hole of modern finance, where most money isn't something you can touch or taste. It's digital. That's right, we've moved on from bartering sheep and chickens to shiny metals, paper, and now to ones and zeros in the cloud. So, where does this digital dough come from? You might think it's the government or some mysterious money fairy, but in fact, it's banks. Yes, banks. When they give out loans, they aren't just redistributing money, they're actually creating it. Here's a whimsical thought for you. Imagine you walk into your bank and take out a loan to buy a shiny new bicycle. You're not just in debt, my friend. You're a money creator. You've just added to the money supply. So you're saying, if I borrow money, I'm technically creating money. Now that's a career path I hadn't considered. It's like we're all part of a big convoluted magic trick. The magician pulls a rabbit out of a hat, the bank pulls money out of thin air, and voila, we've got more money in the system. And there you have it, a world where money is as much a figment of our imagination as it is a reality. Mind-boggling, isn't it? So, from bartering with shells to printing intricate banknotes and creating money out of thin air, we've seen it all. Now, let's take a step back and marvel at the journey we've just been on. We started with the simple, tangible act of bartering goods, where a handful of shells could buy you a nice, warm fur coat. Then, we moved on to the birth of money, where precious metals took the center stage. The plot thickened with the introduction of the magical money press, churning out beautifully designed banknotes faster than you can say I'm rich. But the story doesn't end there. Oh no, we then plunged into the complex, mind-boggling world of digital money. In this maze, banks magically create money with a few taps on their keyboards. So the next time you hold a banknote or check your bank balance, remember, you're part of a centuries-old story of trade, trust, and some very creative thinking.